Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, everyone. Totally cool. So, a couple of things. One, I had just sent out an urgent email about like an hour ago for RhinoWealth. RhinoWealth is our stock option trading platform, and it really is quite good. It has a 91% success rate when we go ahead and are patient enough to wait for our moments. Now we built the entire trading algorithm and have back tested it and tested every single time. So it is really, really good. The difficulty is it doesn't present the buy opportunities all that often, like maybe once a month if you get lucky. And I do spend probably about a half hour a day combing through every single stock to go ahead and back test it. In fact, in the last couple of weeks, we had three that were like right there and then didn't. And what I mean by that is a 20 red and green is the correct count. We've had 19 red and green, three of them, and it just never got to 20. Now I understand 19, 20 red and greens, probably things, if you're not in it, you don't understand what I'm talking about. The point being, you do know 19 is one away from 20, right? So we had 19 red and greens, and today we've had our first 20 red and green. And hey Phil, hey Frida. So I wanted to go ahead and take the opportunity to continue growing the platform and sharing with everyone, hey, if you're not in RhinoWealth or you've been on the fence about RhinoWealth or you're in any type of stock option trading, today's the day you want to join, right? Like get in. So we had a couple of new signups, which was pretty cool. I sent out the email, the Karcher email, posted it on Twitter, posted on Facebook, and I think we have like 6 new signups. And again, those numbers aren't huge, but it's 6 more than we did yesterday, right? So it was an opportunity well worth it. Now let's hope it pans out, right? Because it would look quite silly if it didn't. As you would have noticed, I also did not send an email again last night. It's so much work. So we will be sending it out today. Sorry, I'm a little congested. What I was waiting for was to re-optimize the ads and then go ahead and create 4 different lander pages. So the way this is working is we have 4 ads. Well, I think we have 4 ads. We might have 2 because I think Twitter actually declined 2 of them. And now we got to see if we could re-upload them, and I don't know, right? So we definitely have 2. I would like to have 4, but if we have 2, so be it, right? Each one of those ads is highly, hey Deb, highly targeted. So, hey, if you're this age in this town and you like this and you're following this, you're going to want to click here. And of course, we know all those things to be true because we're targeting based on that because those individuals have been receptive to our ad. Therefore, we're targeting just those individuals. So they like us, we like them, kumbaya, right? In doing so, we now need to make sure that ad copy is properly infused within the ad lander. So the lander, if the ad copy is like, hey, you like bologna sandwiches with pickles on Tuesday, we need the lander to say, hey, everyone that liked bologna sandwiches on Tuesday with pickles is obviously right here. We can't have the lander page say, we only like ham sandwiches with olives. Because then regardless of how good the ad copy was, it's almost like a bait and switch, right? Like I feel bad for anyone that's dating these days. Like you go online and you see pictures of someone, and between AI and filters and everything, you could see a picture of someone that looks quite impressive, and then you meet them in real life, and you're like, "You're not who I was expecting to meet." So we need to have that same mindset with the ad copy then to the lander. So what we're doing, or what I have done already, now I just need to actually. I had done it. Now I need to create it, right? We've taken 4 variables. 1, what is the ad copy? 2, what's the demographic data, the demographical data of the users that are clicking? 3, what is Rhino Bucks? So a full comprehensive of what's Rhino Bucks. What was the other one? Hold on, where is it? I'm looking. So based on the land page on suggestions, look and feel. Well, the other one was something. I have it all right in front of me. I just don't see what my actual landing page introduction. Okay. Anyway, so when you put all that stuff together, what? That was what it is. So that video that we now brought down to 14 minutes, we then went ahead and pulled the transcript of it. So we then ran it through the AI, the 4.0, of course, and said, here's the transcript of the video that's going to be on the lander page. Here's the demographical data of everyone that's going to come to the lander page. Here is the entire doctoral dissertation on RhinoBucks. And here is the ad copy that they're clicking to come to this page. Take those four things, put them together, and produce us a look and feel, copy recommendations for the lander page. So when we infuse all of that together and then put it on the lander page, it is quite clear that anyone that comes to that page is at least going to say, okay, I came from here, I'm now here, they match perfectly. If I click that button, I'm not surprised in any bad way right now. I want a ham sandwich, and here I am getting a ham sandwich. Perfect. Now, in which case we then have to take that and then bring it to the checkout page. All of that will be done today. It's all of that I didn't get to yesterday because by the time I got to that, it was like 4 o'clock. The Rhino bot is, at least from my understanding, as long as nothing bad happened overnight, it is cleared to be tested today. In which case we will be testing it today, in which case by tomorrow, ideally, right, all of everything that I just shared with you, the lander pages, the ad copy will all be done. The Rhino bot will be on those pages, and we will start increasing the ad spend so that we go ahead and increase the signups. Assuming that goes well, then it's just rinse and repeat. Like, we're there, finally. Then it's simply going through the email sequences, finding a better way to have touch points with people, having better presentations. I do believe that these 10 a.m. presentations are going to be more organized. What I mean by that is because our Zapier allows us to go ahead and connect YouTube, we can have it that every time we post a new video on YouTube, that video link is then shared across Twitter and Facebook and all the other places. The only way that would ever work is if the video actually is clear, concise, organized, and has a value statement to it, right? Like, hey, we are sharing A, B, and C today. Come check it out. Then the person checks out and they say, wow, A, B, and C, that was pretty cool. I'm happy that happened. As of now, our YouTube Zapier would say, hey, here's Anthony talking off the cuff for 10 minutes, which is really going to be 15 minutes, which is really going to be 25 minutes. Nobody really knows what he's going to say, but he's just kind of describing where we are. That's less motivating to people, right? But again, that's where we are, right? Like, that's what we're building. So that will be completed by the end of the week. Also, I've not gotten a chance to buy Rhino just yet today. I have money to buy it. So if you take a look, you'll see that it's going to be higher. Although, rest in peace, like I shared in Rhino Digital, we do have a Rhino, Rick Thomas, who passed away a couple of weeks ago. And his family has his wallet, and they're looking to liquidate it to go help pay for services and bills and that stuff. Rick, I believe, has 570 Rhino that they will be looking to liquidate. I don't know if they're doing it all at once. I kind of think that they might be, which will be a little bit of a hit. But again, we could make up that hit in probably 2 or 3 days. So it's not the end of the world. But just to let you know, I do believe that is coming down the pipe. Because they are texting me, which is a good thing, right? Because I'm helping them do it. So even to the point that I sent them some B&B, like, hey, you need to fund this, which is probably counterintuitive to every other company in the world. You're taking money out of your pocket to go give it to someone so that they could go sell your stuff. Yeah, that's Rhino. Like, I don't control anyone. I'm here to help. That's the way it is. Do link change or those pages linked to them? There will be no link change, right? Well, there will be, actually. So each one of those landers will have their own links. So once we go ahead and complete that, I will share those links with you. But that being said, the lander page that's currently being used is going to stay the same. The challenge we have with that, it hasn't been very high converting. But also the corollary challenge is we're making these 4 other lander pages so focused on the targets that they're going to be for that they'll probably equally be non-converting for broad audiences. So we would like, I think the lander as it is quite broad. Everyone, like, here it is. Um, so that won't change. So if you're running traffic to that, you'll be fine. If you have some recommendations for it, I could totally improve and upgrade that page based on the traffic that you're sending or the recommendations that you're making. Um, with more direct videos, my site will post them automatic, but you're right about yeah, that's kind of the way it works, yeah. And thank you. So let me get going. Let me get on this because, like I said, we just have a busy day, and I don't like coming on in the morning and saying, "Oh, we didn't get to this yet." I kind of feel like I'm this last couple of weeks I'm just chasing things I said the day before, and that's not comforting to me. I want this to be done. I want Rhino to finally get past the point of, like, we're scratching and clawing every single day to, okay, we have a million new this week. We have a million new next week. All right, the coin's at $10. We're able to give investors. That's where I want to be. Unfortunately, it's not very easy, but if it was, everyone would do it, which is the comfort I take in everything that is Rhino. Whenever anyone says to me, "Ant, you come out and say everything that you're doing. Couldn't anyone knock you off?" Yeah, go ahead, have fun. I wouldn't wish this life on my enemy. Not that I have enemies, but it's that much. So let me go. Totally love everyone. Everything's going great. Rhino might be a little volatile today because I don't know if they're selling it today. If they're looking to sell it, if they successfully do it. Now they're just navigating how to do it. So I'm trying to share with them how to do it. If they don't successfully do it today, I will be on the phone with them tomorrow, 11 a.m. to complete it for them. But also, we're buying too, so it should relatively cancel out. Maybe at the end of the day, Rhino's like 233 or something like that. Renee, you're fantastic. Thank you. Everyone, love you, love you, love you, love you a long time. Maybe I'll get Chinese food tonight. I'm really hungry already, seriously. Okay, love you. Bye, everyone. Oh, man.